So let's talk about what happens to your crypto when you die. I've got a computer, I've got a password, and I know my password. And when I log in, I use my password, and I can access my private keys, which are behind a few layers of security. But I make it really hard, even for myself, to get an access to that data. If something were to happen to me and my wife, or in the future my kids, needed to get access to my information, unless I gave them information or instructions about how to access that information, they never would be able to. I actually read a story about a man in Colorado, which is where I'm from, who died, and his family knew that he had a lot of crypto, but when they actually went to go and try and access it, they couldn't find his private keys, and they had no way of actually getting to his assets. So those assets, they're gone. They're never coming back. They are disappeared forever. So I know that you don't want that either for you or your family or for your loved ones. It's actually a really big problem that your crypto could die with you because you're the only person that has the information. Now, you may have a Trezor, you may have a Ledger, but even then, something may happen to it. What happens if it gets broken and you're in a car crash and you have your Trezor with you and it just breaks? Nobody will be able to get that information unless they have your passphrase. There's many different other ways where you could store your private keys. You could put them in a bank, for one. You could hire out a safety deposit box and then use that safety deposit box to actually put your keys in on a paper wallet or a ledger or something, and then just put that away for years to come, if that's your scheme. But do you really want to take that risk of putting it into the bank? Because the bank could go and take that from you. You don't know what's going to happen to it. So I think there's still a bit of risk that goes into it. What we're doing is we're creating what's called a Bitcoin global note. And with the global note, it's actually a fully securitized product. It's just like buying a stock or a bond or any other normal financial product. So when you buy this Bitcoin global note, you actually have a fully titled and auditable financial product. You can take that, you can store it in your bank. It's fully legal. But the best part about it is, well, not when you die, hopefully not, but if something were to happen to you and your heirs needed to get to your assets, they would be able to, because as it's a regulated financial product, that Bitcoin global note would actually be able to transfer from you to your heirs in case anything were to happen. So it's actually a great structure for you to protect your family, protect your loved ones, and make sure that they're provided for in the future.